I'm gonna take over Ronaldo's new club Al Nassr for 10 seasons, but here's the twist. We're gonna put Al Nassr in the world's best league. Well, to start off with, we're putting Al Nassr in the championship, but eventually we're gonna work our way to the Premier League. The goal is to see if a Saudi league club can survive English football, and if so, how many trophies can they win? Surely with Ronaldo, we can win a few. Alright, so for season 1, this is the team we're starting off with. Honestly, for a Saudi league club, this is pretty incredible. So I was actually checking the league rankings, and Saudi League is 66th in the world. They're worse off than the Championship and even EFL League 1. So it's pretty crazy. They've got players like, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo, Talisca even, Ospina, like so many quality players from the past, Luis Gustavo as well. And you know how they've got this money? It is the money, boys. They've got insane amounts of money. It's the oil money flowing, and that's why our budget is unlimited for this video. But the takeover rules are still there. We can only make 2 signings every season, and because Al Nassr have a habit of signing older players, we can only sign 30 plus aged players until we start qualifying for the Champions League. Hey, honestly, that might be enough to get this team promoted. And of course, how can I forget the Wheel of Career mode is here, but this time the wheel is going to give us objectives or challenges to complete, which we need to do every season. Good times, hey, the wheel ain't going to get us relegated. You'll love to see that. Or maybe will it? Alright, so I'm looking at this team, and honestly, it's pretty clear what we need to do. Maybe another midfielder. That is absolutely necessary. We can get away with having Ospina in goal. I'm thinking mostly if we get like a midfielder and a centre-back, I think we can be in a good spot. Remember, whoever we sign needs to be 30 years old or older. Before we make our first signing, we gotta spin the wheel and see what challenge we get from there. Alright, what's it gonna be? Please help us out massively. Oh my days, make Ronaldo a wonder kid. That is brilliant. That might literally be the best challenge we could have gotten this early on. And would you believe this? The Wheel of Career mode has made Cristiano Ronaldo a 20-year-old once again. That is incredible. That is literally one of my biggest worries solved. I was wondering, when Ronaldo retires, what are we honestly gonna do? Instead, we've got a Cristiano Ronaldo at the age of 20, 87 rated, bro. This is wild. The best challenge we could have gotten. This wasn't even a challenge. It was more like a bonus gift. You'll love to see that. But the work begins now. I want to get promoted to the Premier League as soon as possible, so let's sign some players. And looks like we're going to reunite Cristiano Ronaldo with his teammate Sergio Ramos back from the Real Madrid days. Ramos helped Ronaldo win so many Champions Leagues. I've actually been seeing rumors about Ramos joining Al Nassr, so there you go, we made it happen. There you go, boys. Sergio Ramos at Al Nassr to join Ronaldo is just incredible. And if you thought I was done here, boy, are you absolutely wrong. Luka Modric reunited with Cristiano Ronaldo as well. It doesn't quite get any better than this. I know both of these players are old, but trust me, like Luka Modric, Ramos, and Ronaldo, I think they're more than enough to get us promoted. And so for the first season, our team is ready. Ronaldo, Talisca, Modric, Ramos. Let's see if we can get ourselves promoted directly to the Premier League in the first season itself. And so we're at the end of the first season. Surely we've done enough to get promoted to the Premier League, and absolutely, oh my days, 100 points in the Championship. We're on our way to the Premier League. Who said Al Nassr were a small club in a small league? We just dominated the second division in English football. I guess it does help having Cristiano Ronaldo being 21 in his prime. He went up by 4 ratings. But funnily enough, it was Talisca who was our top scorer. That's mental. Look at the season Luka Modric had. It's a shame to see his overall go down. Ramos did pretty okay as well. And it's now time to build up Al Nassr in the Premier League. We're heading into season 2. The only problem I see with this team is that as players get older, like Luka Modric and Ramos, they're gonna keep getting worse. We need to maybe start signing players who've just turned 30. But hey, all of that can be solved if we start qualifying for the Champions League soon, because then all restrictions gone. I've got some pretty good ideas for signings this season, but we need to be smart. Well, a CDM definitely, because Luis Gustavo has decided to retire. We'll figure things out, who we need to sign. We've got unlimited money, so it really isn't a problem. It all depends on what the Wheel of Career mode has got in store for us. What could it be for our second season? Oh, we wanted good challenges, not terrible ones. Release 3 non-Asian players subscribers. I swear, if we have to release Ronaldo because of this, I'm genuinely gonna be in tears. I thought they were supposed to be good challenges to help us out, man. We've been mudded here. Okay, what I'm doing is checking the lowest rated players and seeing if there are any different nationalities. Saudi Arabia is in Asia, so doesn't count. I got excited seeing Kim Jin-soo, but South Korea is in Asia. Oh, this Alvaro guy. Hey, we can, yeah, he's gone. He's anyway joining Athletic Bilbao, so we'll consider him leaving the club. That's one. This Gonzalo Martinez guy, I'd rather not, but we don't have an option, boys. He's gonna have to be the second player we get rid of. Ay. Maybe we then sign a right midfielder. There you go. He's gone. Ooh, we'll get rid of Kislane Konan. Oh, but he's decent, man. He's 78 rated. No, but we have to. And with that, we've gotten rid of 3 non-Asian players. I thought the wheel this season was supposed to help us out. Anyways, we've got a couple of signings now to fix the situation, bring in some solid players, and let's do that. To survive the Premier League, we're gonna need some incredible players, and one such player is N'Golo Conte. 88 rated, 32 years old. I think he'll add a lot to our team. I can't help but feel we're literally building an old age FC, but hey, it's only until we can get this team qualified for the Champions League. Conte, Ramos, Modric, Talisca, and a super juice Ronaldo. It's a good start, but I think we need someone special in this team. A super mercurial talent. And that player for me, without a doubt, is Neymar. 31 years old. He could give us 3 to 4 seasons, and we should be sorted for qualifying for Champions League. Al Nassr supremacy. We're gonna bring Neymar. We've got unlimited money, so I'm just gonna chuck in 100 million and get this deal done. Boom. PSG wanna sell. We're getting him. And so we've pulled off an incredible signing in Neymar. Neymar, Ronaldo, Conte. We're building a super team. Let's sim through season 2 and see how far we can get this Al Nassr team. Honestly, I feel like we might have an outside chance of getting Champions League football already. Okay, so we're at the end of the first season and 9th in the Premier League. That isn't too bad at all, you know. Al Nassr showing the Premier League clubs their levels. We need to soon get into the top 4 though to sign the better players and everyone, because I want to bring in the likes of Mbappe and everything. But yeah, this is good progress. Season 2 being 9th in the league. But we do have some crazy problems like Talisca joining Juventus. I'm not surprised. How good he's been for us. The big clubs wanted him. The big clubs want Ronaldo as well, but we're not going to give him. This season it was Cristiano Ronaldo as our top scorer, but he didn't really go up in his overall all that much. I don't know why. But okay, let's head into season 3 and improve this team even further. Before we get into the next season, I need your guys' help. We're getting closer and closer to 700k subscribers. If you guys could spare a second and subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. Alright guys, for season 3 again, the plan is to just make some smart signings, because if we sign a few 30-year-olds like Neymar, I reckon we can get the most out of them until we qualify for the Champions League. So that's the plan. We've got the money. I've got a few ideas, but before that, it's time to spin the wheel. A good challenge could really help us out massively. Come on, give me something to help me out here. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this. Sign 2 Asian Wonder Kids. Honestly, this might actually be good because that's giving us 2 high potential players. I like this. I like this a lot. Time to find a couple of Asian Wonder Kids. I really tried searching for some amazing Saudi Arabian talents because I think it would have been fitting, but I really couldn't find anyone. So I found a couple of really good players. Lee Kang-in from South Korea and Lil Abada from Israel. I think these are a couple of really good talents. I mean, look at Lee Kang-in. He's 79 rated. If I can convert him to a cam, I think he'll be a baller to replace Talisca. And Abada on the right, not bad at all. Let's get them in. And so with that, we've got a couple of youngsters coming in like Lee Kang-in and Abada. We still have 2 more signings that we can make, but of course, it's got to be 30-plus-year-old players. But that's fine. Let's make those signings. It's time to get ourselves a ridiculous keeper that's going to get us to the Champions League. And so I've signed Alisson from Liverpool. Next up, it's time to sign a Real Madrid player once again. They've got the elite mentality. We want to get Champions League. We need those kind of players. And so we've signed Rudiger. I can't lie, boys. This was a great season. We added so much quality to the team. 4 players, a couple of youngsters as well. Things are going our way. I reckon we could be in the Champions League next season. Okay, not quite Champions League yet, but we're getting close. We might need a bit of help from the wheel to get that one step further, and we need to get there soon because that's when we unlock all the big signings. But we did have a few chances to win a trophy this season, but we lost the FA Cup final. No! Ronaldo just be chilling, man. What a season from him. And also look at Abada. That's what I'm telling you. The wheel helped us out massively this season, giving us Lee Kang-in and Abada, 2 baller ballers that are going to be really good for us throughout these remaining seasons. Time to head into season 4, and I think it's time we get this team to the Champions League. Okay, we're in season 4, and we made Ronaldo a wonder kid. I'm just wondering, why isn't he going up in his overall? Oh, it's because we had him on maybe the poacher development plan. We'll put him on mobile striker or something, and let's see if that improves his growth. But anyways, this season, we need a couple of good signings, boys. Look at Ramos. He's about to retire soon. Same with Luka Modric. We also need the wheel to really help us out. Come on, wheel. Bring us the good luck like you did last season. What challenge are we going to have to do this time around? Okay, I think I like this. Sign the Golden Boot winner. So whoever's the Premier League Golden Boot winner at the end of the season, that's going to be a bonus signing for us next season. I don't know how helpful that is for us, considering Ronaldo is our striker. But maybe we can make him a winger or something. But let's see who ends up winning the Premier League Golden Boot. But the bad thing about that challenge is we're going to have to wait a whole season to add a new player in. So for now, we need a couple of good signings that can help us get Champions League football, maybe. Oh, this is just perfect. Milan Skriniar only just turned 30. It's the right time to snap him up. And the next signing we're making this season is a teammate of Cristiano Ronaldo in João Cancelo. He's 30 plus as well, and I think he'll add a lot of quality. With that, the Al Nassr team is ready for the season ahead. Are we finally good enough to qualify for Champions League? Then in the Premier League, we're getting worse and worse. Oh, how? I'm surprised at this. I really am. I think we genuinely do need the Premier League's Golden Boot winner because, wow, is this a bad season? Oh my God. The Premier League's Golden Boot winner is Erling Haaland? Guys, what do we do now? Well, we're changing formation, I think. Bro, Erling Haaland is the player we get to sign first thing next season. But would you believe it? We also have a chance to win the Conference League. That'll put us in the Europa League for next season. Oh my days. Let's give this a go. This could literally be our first trophy after, of course, our 4th season. Can we pull this off? We've got Ronaldo, Skriniar, a brilliant team, and yes, Al Nassr have won a European trophy. Neymar and Abada scoring. Let's go. Trophy number 1. Finally, boys, the team is coming together. We should have done better in the Premier League, but I think with Haaland coming in, a few tactical changes, I think we'll have a solid team. Look at Ronaldo, Neymar, Abada all coming through. Let's go. It's time for our 5th season, and the first thing we're doing is bringing Erling Haaland to the club. I don't know how he's going to work with Ronaldo, but we have to sign him because he won the Golden Boot. 211 million. Good thing we got all that oil money. Well, City have it too. I see only one formation which will make this work, but I'm not sure if that formation's going to be good in game. It's a 4-1-2-1-2 wide. We'll have Kangin play cam, Conte CDM for now, Haaland and Ronaldo up top, Neymar down the wings, Abada as well. We'll need a really good CDM, I think, and also a left back. So let's get to work. But before we make any of the signings, we gotta spin the wheel and see what we get. What's gonna be our challenge for season 5? Give me something decent. Sign a player over 34 years old. I'm not too sure about this being decent. We already are doing that, but I guess this gives us a bonus signing, and we can't kind of game the system and sign like a 30-year-old. Okay, so where are my veteran kings right now? Come on, let's find some absolute ballers above the age of 34. Honestly, guys, David Alaba would be a solid backup option, you know. I think I'll sign him. A bit of squad depth. Can't go wrong with this. Is it just me, or are we signing way too many Madrid players? But hey, I guess if it works, it works. Alaba will only get on the bench, but I think it's solid to have, you know, better squad depth, because these Saudi Arabian players, they're pretty terrible. Would you believe it? Rodri is now 30 years old. I guess it's the perfect time to sign him. We've gotten lucky with this. I can't lie. In this formation, having Rodri at CDM, I think will be huge. And why have all my midfielders just moved around like that? That's the correct way to play them. But what a first team this is looking like. We need to make one more signing, and obviously that's the left back spot. I couldn't really find anyone top tier for the left back position, so we ended up signing this guy. That's right, Jose Gaya, former Valencia player. We've got him at the club. You know what, guys? I want to get away from this 30-plus-year-old rule. I want to sign the best players in the world. Let's get to the Champions League this season. We've got Haaland and Ronaldo, for God's sake. Let's do this. We're at the end of the season, and have we pulled it off? Have we made it to the top 4? Yes! Al Nassr the Champions League. The rules, no more. We can sign whoever we want from next season, and it's going to be beautiful. Let's go. The trophies are going to start flying in now. Talk about trophies. We lost another cup final. Hopefully this won't be the case next season. But would you look at that from Ronaldo, Haaland, Neymar, and everyone. The team balled out this season. But of course, next season onwards, we can sign whoever we want, and things are about to get exciting. It's time to kick off Season 6 with Cristiano Ronaldo's Al Nassr, and for the first time ever, we're gonna be in the Champions League. That means all the rules and regulations are gone. We can sign whoever we want. But there are a few problems to deal with. A lot of players have left the club or retired. Neymar has joined Arsenal. Luka Modric has retired. Conte as well. So the job is still gonna be very difficult, but I'm glad the rules and regulations are gone. We're gonna now start signing some incredible players, because let's be honest, we've pretty much got unlimited money. I really want to put up a fight in the Champions League this season, so for that reason, we need the Wheel of Caremo to help us out just a little bit. Let's see what we get. Okay, sign a star player, but what's the catch? Sign a star player from Man City. This is like a gift from the gods. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The funny thing is, we've already taken their star player away in, of course, Erling Haaland. How crazy was that we got to sign him? And now we get to sign one more player from them. Ronald. This kid looks insane. And we do need a left winger to replace Neymar. He's a regen. I don't even know whom. Maybe Raheem Sterling? We'll definitely keep him in the short list. Oh, Ruben Diaz would be unreal, but he's too old. I want to start signing young players now. Phil Foden. Okay, since we've got unlimited money, they've got Pablo Gavi, Marcus Gomez. Bro, they've got so many amazing players. It's Man City, for God's sake. You know what, guys? This regen sounds insane, and he is probably one of their star players. Let's just go ahead and sign Connor Andrews. And there you have it. We've got a regen who's 85 rated, 22 years old. Absolutely insane. Oh boy, Connor Andrews in this team looks amazing, but now we need to improve our team even more in all areas. So I'm thinking, what can we do? Our attack seems full of youngsters, so we're not going to go there. But I reckon we need a better centre-back, because Rudiger is like, what, 34? Skriniar ain't getting any younger as well, so we got to figure out a centre-back. And so we signed Josko Guardiola for 106 million. The limitations are off. We can sign whoever we want. It's time to sign the world's best players to make Al Nassr England's best club. With Guardiola now in this team, I reckon we get a left back that's going to be an absolute baller, and we'll be good. There was only one man I'm signing for that left back position. It's Theo Hernandez, because he is so overpowered. Al Nassr's road to global domination is on, boys. Look at the team. Ronaldo, Haaland up top, Lee Kangin, Rodri, Skriniar, Guardiola, and of course the new signings as well. Bro, I reckon we've got an outside chance of maybe winning the Champions League. Let's see what we do. Alright guys, we're at the end of the season, and look what I'm seeing. April Champions League semi-finals, first leg, we beat City 2-0. Oh my god. But then in the second leg, we lost 3-0. That is unbelievable. Do you know what? Champions League semi-finals, I think, is still pretty incredible. We are leading Al Nassr to global domination, boys. We really are. And would you look at that? We're winning a couple of trophies here and there as well. The FA Cup in the bag. I think that's trophy number 2. We won the Conference League before. Make that 3, because we've also won the Carabao Cup. Let's go. What about the Premier League? And we finished 4th. I was really hoping for a push further up, but hey, we just about finished 4th. Champions League football once again for next season. That lets us keep signing anyone we want. Let's go. Honestly, not a bad season, man. Like, with the team we've got, I think it was pretty good, but we need to make more improvements, and that's exactly what we're going to do next season. Who was our top scorer this time around? Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo. Who else but him? Heading into Season 7 now, I need the wheel to help me out just a little bit more to make that push for the Champions League. What is it gonna be? Sign 2 English players. Okay, that's simple. That is very simple. That's basically a couple of bonus players that we can sign. And so the first English player we're signing is Joe Gelhardt. Why? Because he's a solid backup option. I think that's where we need to be moving, just improving the overall squad, and Gelhardt does that. And the second English player we're signing is Marcus Edwards. Again, a really good winger, and we need a bit of squad depth there. The wheel has really changed the game for us this season, because without even making any of our normal signings, we've got Gelhardt and Edwards to be there on the bench and deliver for us. Oh, but look at that. I think David Alaba has retired, so we're lacking squad depth in a lot of places. I think I'm going to get a midfielder and a backup goalkeeper. We're lacking depth in midfield, so the first player we sign is a superstar from France in Ryan Cherki. I thought he was going to be like a youngster 83, 84 rated, but instead we had to pay 106 million for him, and there's a good reason for that. He is 88 overall. Oh, he's actually going to be a starter over Lee Kang-in. I can't believe we've replaced him. Fair enough. There you go. Cherky goes in there. Brilliant. But after that, I made a big decision. Let's not waste our signing on a goalkeeper. We'll get that later. For now, I wanted to sign a world-class CDM. And Charmany is the player we signed. Bro, I can't lie. We've built a monstrous team. Like, this team's got to win the Champions League. Only a few holes, like mainly not having a backup keeper. But Alisson is still very good. Let's do it, boys. Let's see if Al Nassr can finally win the Champions League. End of the season, and that's another FA Cup for us. Trophy number 4. You'll love to see that. Make that 5. We're becoming the kings of the domestic cups. Let's go. What about the Community Shield? We managed to win that as well. That is trophy number 6, I think. But in the Premier League, we absolutely dropped the ball. Like, how? How? That's unbelievable. Surely in the Champions League, we did better. We got group, and we got knocked out by Spurs in the Europa League. Yo, we can give ourselves how much ever money we want, but the Champions League, to win that, we'll need to pull off something special. With this team, we're struggling. Are we ever going to be able to win the Champions League with Al Nassr? Well, we have 3 seasons to make it happen somehow. We're into season 8 with Al Nassr, and it's a bit embarrassing that we haven't won either the Premier League or the Champions League. I mean, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo and Erling Haaland up top. The problem is we can't even win the Champions League this season because last season we finished 5th. And that also means we can only sign players above the age of 30. That rule is only gone for seasons when we're in the Champions League. We need to find some good 30-year-olds to replace the likes of Skriniar and Cancelo because they're getting old. This season, though, I think we've got to win the Premier League. No Champions League to distract us. Let's win England's best league. First, though, we got to spin the wheel, and I would love some help from the wheel of Kuwait mode, yeah? Because we can only sign 30-year-olds. Oh, is this going to be a challenge? Win a quadruple or release a random first-team player? I don't think we have 4 trophies to play for. Oh, yes, we do. The Europa League. We got to win everything this season. Otherwise, a random first-team player's gone. When I needed the wheel to help me out, this is what it does. But anyways, let's sign a couple of players to improve this team. Because, guys, we're in season 8, a lot of players that were normally wonder kids are now 30-year-olds. So we can literally sign Jules Koundé. And ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what I've done. We're bringing Jules Koundé to the club. Even though the 30-year-old rule is going to try and stop us from winning trophies, we're not going to let that happen. Would you believe it, guys? Trent Alexander-Arnold is 30 years old. Perfect time to try and sign him. Even though this challenge has tried to ruin our season, we've stepped up big time. And here we go. We've signed Trent. With the team we now have, boys, I will genuinely be surprised if we don't end up winning the Premier League. Like, this team is insane. Oh my God. This is actually painful. What do we need to do to get Al Nassr to win the Premier League? This is proof that you can throw as much money on a club you want, but you might still not ending up winning the Premier League title. You need history, legacy, and all that sort of stuff. But I still can't believe we've not won it. That instantly means we're gonna have to release a random first-team player. Like, this is painful. We did win the Community Shield, though, so we'll take that. Trophy number 7. Nope. No FA Cup. And no Carabao Cup. What an L this season's been. The only positive thing I see... Okay, there's no positive thing. We got out of the round of 16 of the Europa League. But hey, at least next season, we're gonna be in the Champions League. The worst thing is, we're now gonna have to release a random first-team player. I can't believe it. I really can't. There we go, boys. We're spinning the wheel of pain. Which is the random first-team player we're gonna have to release? Oh, no, it's a good one. It's Theo Hernandez. Ay. This is bad. He's gone. Theo Hernandez is gone. Oh, no. We've only got Jose Gaya as a left back. Next season, that's what we're bringing in. 8 seasons with Al Nassr, and we're yet to win the Premier League. Even the Champions League. But finally, we're back in the Champions League. Restrictions are off. We can sign anyone we want. And I've got some big ideas for signings. Before that, we need you, wheel. We need a bit of help. What's the wheel gonna give us this season? Let's see. Okay, I'm liking the look of this. Sign the Ballon d'Or winner. That's gonna be a big help midway through the season. If it is one of our players, then we'll look at the nominees and select another player that was nominated, all right? Because I think Ronaldo or Haaland could win it. But we'll see what happens. Let's go. With Theo Hernandez being released, we need an amazing left back. And so, I've decided to sign Alphonso Davies. It's also finally down we get another goalkeeper. Alisson is what, 38 right now? We need a bit of depth. And so, I've decided to sign Diogo Costa. All right, boys. With Diogo Costa, we've got a good keeper. The rest of the team is insane. Surely, we can win the Champions League. Or actually, even the Premier League for that matter. Come on, let's win something big. And let's go, guys. For the first time ever, we've won the Premier League. Oh my days. 9 seasons of grinding with Al Nassr, and we finally got them to the top of English football. All it took was making Ronaldo, Wonder Kid, stealing Haaland, and so many other amazing players. But we've used our money well and top of the league. That must be trophy number 8, I think. Make that 9 because we won the FA Cup too. But most importantly, Champions League, we topped our group. Round of 16, we get through Wolfsburg. Quarterfinals, we get through Bayern. And we get through Man City. This is it. We're up against Real Madrid in a Champions League final. Oh my days. This is it. It's legacy in this competition versus oil money. Who's gonna come out on top, please? Let's win the Champions League, please. Oh, come on. That is such an L. Oh my god. I'm fuming. Like, I thought that was our chance. Well, we've got one more season to give it everything. I really think we're this close to winning the Champions League. Look at the season Ronaldo, Haaland, and everybody's had. Just incredible. I don't know, a couple more signings, I think, and we should be good to win the Champions League. Okay, guys, I completely forgot about the Ballon d'Or challenge, so we're going to implement that in the final season. Hopefully it helps. But we also have another challenge to do for this season. Sign a star player from Man United, and I will graciously do that. I guess we can use a bit of help for squad depth from Man United. Let's see. Final season, who do Manchester United have that could end up helping our team? Let's find out. Ooh, Anthony would be nice. Amad Diallo. Look at that Ousmane Dembele. He's washed now. Got a decent left back. Gravenberch. Sandro Tonali might not be a bad option, boys, because I think Rodri is leaving the club. Yep, I think we'll do that. And there you have it. We've got Tonali coming in from Manchester United. See, I told you Rodri was leaving. It made sense to bring in Tonali. Okay, we now have a couple of signings to improve this team, and I think we need to work on squad depth because that's been reduced. We've good depth in the attack and midfield, but we don't really have now any depth in our defense. So let's sign a centre-back and a full-back. So I found a couple of really good players we can sign. First is Alfonso Barbosa. If I'm not wrong, he might just be Ruben Diaz's regen. Don't mind that at all. The next one is Gear 3. We're just going to get a solid backup option for the full-back spot. So let's sign them both. And so our first team is ready. Our bench is ready. One last shot at winning the Champions League. Do not forget, guys, this season we'll also get a chance to sign the Ballon d'Or winners. So this could be huge. Let's first see who's going to win the 2031 Ballon d'Or. Mbappe, Vinicius, Haaland, Ronaldo. Of course, those guys are there. So I guess it'll completely depend on whether Ronaldo or Haaland win the Ballon d'Or. Then we'll just sign Mbappe, Vinicius, whoever. But I wouldn't be surprised if Mbappe, as usual, wins the Ballon d'Or. Let's simulate another week and find out who wins it. The winner of the Ballon d'Or is Cristiano Ronaldo. Fair enough. So I guess we get to sign whoever we want now. Since we already have Haaland and Ronaldo, it's time to bring in Vinicius Jr., a Ballon d'Or nominee, to the club. Can't lie, boys, for the second half of the season, having Vinicius Jr., I think that's what we need to win the Champions League. Let's hope so. It's our final season, and we do end up winning the Premier League. Let's go. But there's still other trophies left. We win. Oh, no, we don't win the Community Shield. We do win the FA Cup, though. Okay, on course for a treble. Maybe we get that through the Carabao Cup. No, we don't, but that's fine. What really matters this season, though, is the Champions League. We did top our group. We got through Real Madrid. We got through Dortmund and Wolfsburg. We're in a Champions League final. This is it. The last time we were in a final, we lost. But this is our final game of this Al Nassr takeover, where we've literally built a god squad. This is it. We need to win this Champions League final. It would be such a dub. Last game of this takeover. And yes, on penalties. Oh my god, what a way to win a Champions League. Al Nassr, global domination. We've made them the best club in Europe. A club from Saudi Arabia. You'll love to see that. This takeover was pretty successful, but we did have unlimited money to help us out. If you guys want to see a more challenging takeover where I barely had any money, click here to watch me take over Burnley. That was tough.